This is Sean with Funnel Rush, and I was gonna just make this video today on ClickFunnels value versus the price. And I've been a ClickFunnels user now for probably 14, 15 months, something around there. And just like anything else, I'm a thrifty person, and I'm sure you are too. And so we're trying to look for value, uh, and we always kind of generally gravitate to what is the cheapest thing. So just in anything that we buy, this is the cheapest thing. But then we also want to understand what the value of that thing is and what its benefits are above and beyond the competitor. Because a lot of times you're rarely ever comparing apples to apples, and you really can't get a good comparison. So when I talk to somebody about the ClickFunnels and why I use ClickFunnels and why it's different is I talk about it more in the sense of value. If you look at the cost of ClickFunnels, it's somewhere around $97 a month, as I think is the standard license. And then if you get the enterprise license, just the 297 plan. That seems like a lot of money, but you get a lot of things in that 297. You get like an unlimited number of funnels that you can make, unlimited number of pages you can create, and then you get some other features like the ability to have your own affiliate Salesforce and have all the software that tracks that and pays them and does stuff like that. So, and then also an expanded capability that goes with your autoresponder. They call it Actionetics. It's really cool. I use it on like 3 or 4 different of my funnels. So I have the enterprise license, and I upgraded from the standard license. So, but you really got to look at the value of something, anything that you buy, right? You're looking at the value of what do I get. So if I pay $50 for this over here, but this is $200, are we talking apples to apples? Are we talking about the same set of functionality and features that I'm going to get? And so I'll be the first to tell you that ClickFunnels doesn't fit every single aspect or need that I have. It fits most of what I need, and more of my needs than say some of the other competitors. However, um, I use ClickFunnels because it gives me more value for the amount of money that I spend in my business, and I have a very diverse business with different types of sites that I've created. So I have e-commerce sites where I sell products, physical products that I make, we package, and we ship. So I have e-commerce funnels, and then I have affiliate sites. I have sites for drop shipping. I mean, so I probably have or use 5 or 6 different business models. And so with ClickFunnels, it does some of those better than others, but it handles, for the most part, my needs across the board of what I need. But um, one of the ways that I think about like value is in this area of Actionetics. So if you have the Actionetics feature within ClickFunnels, one of the value is that you can choose your own SMTP provider. So using like SendGrid or a Mailchimp or whatever one that you desire to use, you can use. However, with other products, they may have a built-in autoresponder, but you are using, say, their provider. Well, why is that important? That's important, and I go into this more in the article that goes along with this video. So check out my blog and my articles on my site that talk a little bit more in detail of more of the technical aspects of this. But so let me just kind of net it out, maybe just in a few seconds. When you can't don't choose your own SMT provider, you're sort of bound and at the mercy of that provider's view of your business and the messages that you send. So for example, if you send something that it thinks is spam, it can shut you down, or you can have some problems. You wouldn't have the ability to come in and say, okay, I want to get a new provider for my to send out of my emails. With ClickFunnels, you can choose your autoresponder, connect it to Actionetics. It gives you a lot of flexibility. So you'll find that with most providers, that's not the case. They're gonna have built-in functionality. You may pay a little less for it, but you're going to give up a lot of control. Now, if you have a small business and it's not very diverse and you just want to start out, then maybe that's the way you should go. But if you're going to expand and build a diverse business, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket where one company could shut you down as quickly as possible. That's a problem I see with a lot with like people who built their business around Facebook. If you've had a Facebook account, if you have YouTube advertising accounts, which I have several of each, you know that within one stroke of the pen, so to speak, Facebook can shut you down. YouTube can shut you down if you get a strike. I've had both of those happen for things that had absolutely nothing to do with spamming or anything wrong. It's just, someone made a comment and decided, and YouTube decided or Facebook decided that they don't like your business model. So they decided to shut you down. So in the same way, you want a provider hosting. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So ClickFunnels allows you that ability to be able to, have your SMTP provider so that you're not bound by that email autoresponder company, that company that's managing that for you, based on their guidelines of what emails they think are proper or what emails that they think are good business. You don't want another company defining what good business is for your business. You want to define that. Okay. Now, like I would say in other videos, you always want to be legal, moral, ethical, make sure nobody gets hurt. But even beyond that, companies are getting restrictions put on them and shut down, and accounts are getting shut down for just the stupidest things, and it's affecting people's business. So when I talk about value versus price and cost, you need to go in and evaluate the flexibility you have within whatever tools you're using. I'm not just talking about ClickFunnels. Every tool you're using, what flexibility do you have to make changes if something happens? Just like your social media tools, you shouldn't just have one Facebook account or YouTube account or just rely on just those tools. You should have multiple ways that you're generating traffic to your business. You have multiple accounts, so that, you don't get caught, um, at risk, if you will. You're not in a situation where your business is put at risk if something happens and your account gets shut down or penalized in some way. So hope that helps, and talk about the value and the ClickFunnels value that I see in the tool. All right, hope that helps. Bye.